2020 was a lot of what we did not expect. The year seemed to have passed most of us by in a weird juxtapose of nothing happening and everything happening. Life's like that sometimes, testing our tolerance to everything good and pushing awfuls in a continuous loop. But we pull through, believing in hope that this year is going to be better and we will remember the strange year as a year we learned a lot about ourselves and about dealing with strange unforeseen challenges. So, here's to this year, the year we celebrate life through its hardships and strangeness. A very good morning and a warm welcome to all present here. On behalf of Red Bricks Education Foundation, I welcome all to this unique virtual annual day celebration. Good morning, distinguished guests, our founders, school leaders, invitees, and dear parents. Myself, Naisargi Bhatt, welcome you all to the 12th annual function celebration of Red Bricks Education Foundation. My co-hosts for the morning are Prisha Jain from grade 3 and Anant Ranpara from grade 4. The academic year 2021 was a year full of reflections, highlights, accomplishments, best memories, events that went around, and of course, the opportunities. It is rightly said that last year's words belong to last year's language, and next year's words await another voice. And to make an end is to make a beginning. We have tried to weave these moments into a musical video journey. The journey showcases the range of activities we planned over the year remotely with our students in terms of academics, sports, and many collaborative initiatives. So let's enjoy the video. I would like to thank Ms. Anurima Chatterjee, Ms. Pallavi Ganju, Ms. Zeel Bhatt, Ms. Bhavya Palkhiwala with the IT and marketing team for planning and compilation of this video.
Sci-fi movies shows us glimpses of a futuristic digital world where people can't step out without masks, where all meetings happen on a screen and where students study online. Well, last year was no less than a sci-fi movie, and the shift wasn't gradual or organic. It was a sudden overnight shift, a shift to a virtual world.
आज रात 12 बजे से संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है.
What? No school? How will my students learn? Students can learn through devices? How will I know how to use Zoom or Google Meet? How will I make my classes fun?
Virtual classes? Yay! Does it mean I get a new laptop?
Our homes became kaleidoscopes of our world around, a snooze zone by night and an office, school, restaurant and park by day. Children doubled up as chefs to add some spice to their days and meals. Parents doubled up as doctors, teachers, therapists and pajama buddies.
Finally, I am done with my kitchen chores. Sonia, oh Sonia, come quickly. We have your virtual art class now. After that, I have a Zoom call with the doctor. After your class, rest for a while. We have Bhavya Masi's Sangeet function to attend online in the evening.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Welcome to our home restaurant. Here is your welcome drink.
And just like that, the school year came to a start. We were all reminded of lines from J.R.R. Tolkien's book, The Lord of the Rings. when the hobbit Frodo wishes that the ring never came to him, and the wizard Gandalf's response is so apt for all of us.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All you have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to you.
There was a sense of curiosity, fear, excitement, and a little bit of panic among all our teachers, students, and parents. But that didn't quell our spirits.
Hello, ma'am. I'm feeling very cold, so I'm inside the blanket for today. Can I switch off my camera, ma'am?
Vansh, wake up, Vansh, see your class has started. Ma'am has started teaching also, come on, wake up. Every day it takes half an hour for me to wake you up. Vansh, please wake up. My goodness, this boy is too much.
So now that we are ending our academic year, let's hear some reflections from our students and teachers.
Virtual Teachers' Day. Every year we celebrate Teachers' Day with such a joy, and this year it was no different. We made cards for all our teachers and we all played quiz with them. It was a great fun.
Virtual Sports Day was the best. I enjoyed the challenges all the houses had. Flip the Bottle was my favorite one. And the best part of the event was it was for the whole week, not for just a day.
You know, Bari, what happened? My school planned for a virtual tour and I was completely shocked. And okay, how can someone go for a virtual tour? But believe my words, we had a beautiful experience. We visited America, Italy, and so many places. And the kids even went to make camp inside their room. So it was a phenomenal experience for us. Yes, we enjoyed a lot.
Also, Virtual Republic Day. I love the dance performances on Republic Day and the drama too. We all managed to do it virtually and we grew so much.
Ma'am, I couldn't help but listen to the kids. And I must share that this year, even parents learned a lot about school curriculum and processes. We had such wonderful workshops where teachers help us with all our concern with calm and a broad smile. Thank you so much.
We also loved all the activities we did in SE, art, music and dance. And I also learned to manage my homework tasks through Google Classroom.
Hello. Ma'am, sorry to interrupt. I just was listening to one of the parents as I had to come to the child's room. I just wanted to convey that we are very grateful that our child Vansh is studying so well during the pandemic and is having so much of fun too. So one of his friends also helped him join the class. He was late and he had forgotten about the class. So he had his friend also call him and remind him of the class and assignments that he had. So I just wanted to, it is so delightful, to see that the children are growing up, even in these challenging times. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, what a year. I started the year packed with fears and questions. How will I prepare myself? How will I train my students? How will we ensure that we continue with our school's learning philosophy? Can we really ensure holistic student development? But today, I look back at the year and smile. I learnt so much from my colleagues on how to make our sessions engaging, even remotely. I learned technology tricks from all my students. I felt deeply supported from each parent who popped into the screen to help the child or clarify doubts. This year, I felt more connected with each of you because you brought a little bit of your homes to your classroom each day. Every year we teach students how to build higher order skills and handle challenges. But this year, I'm proud to see each of you demonstrating perseverance, empathy, problem solving, goal setting, and personal leadership. I'm humbled by the experience and how much it has taught us to survive and grow.
In a year where everything was virtual, we had some very real revelations in front of us. We saw our students become independent learners, responsible citizens, and empathic classmates. Our core philosophy of the school didn't change, just the vehicle of learning. Our student engagement priority evolved through innovative technology and, most importantly, student learning outcomes increased as per internal and external assessments. We started the remote learning journey with a quote, "Tough times don't last, tough people do." While we are once again in the midst of tough times, we are proud to see our whole community braving strong.
Amazing video. It was totally 2020 in a nutshell. The theme of our annual function is Sambhav. The impossible becomes possible. Today, let's relook our journey from all the topsy-turvy to being grateful for so many reasons. Let's see how we all have adapted to so many things which seemed impossible through different performances prepared by students. Light is the first and foremost manifestation of Almighty. Lighting a lamp is like an invitation to the Almighty to come and bless us. So here is a glimpse of lighting of the lamp, which symbolizes hope, positivity, and love. Thank you, everyone. Prayer should not be regarded as a duty which must be performed, but rather a privilege to be enjoyed. Prayer is simply a two-way conversation between you and God. I would also like to call upon the team of students from class 1 to 8 with the prayer, evoking the blessings of the Almighty. The students have been trained by Ms. Mansi Chhaya. Thank you all, and a special acknowledgement for the soulful prayer. As it is rightly said, the fragrance of flowers spread only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of the person spreads in all directions. It is my pleasure to introduce our honorable chief guest, Dr. Viraj Amar. At the age, he felt that something was missing in instrumental music, and this made her switch to vocal music. Today, Ma'am is an A-grade artist of the All India Radio and Doordarshan. She is at present working as the founder director and chief coordinator of the Upasana School of Performing Arts, Department of Performing Arts, Gujarat University. The Gujarat Sangeet Nritya Natya Academy honored her talent with the Shresth Kala Sadhak Award in 1989. 1993 saw her winning the Sangeet Sadhana Award for the Best Upcoming Artist category in the state of Gujarat. She has performed at various concerts such as Saptak in Ahmedabad, at NCPA, Bharat Bhavan Bhopal, at India International Center, Delhi, besides touring USA, UK, Russia, and France. On behalf of Redbricks family, I welcome her. She has shared a video with us on this occasion. Let us hear her thoughts through a video.
Respected Renita ma'am, Sutapa ma'am, teachers, friends, and my dear students. It is indeed a privilege and pleasure to be amongst you today, though I do regret not being able to attend the wonderful function physically, but I am with you in spirit, and I'm sure this virtual function is going to be as much fun. Redbricks has always been associated with very high standard of education, and I thank the management for inviting me to be the chief guest today. I personally have always thought that education liberates you and gives you the freedom to dream and charter a path for your future. Education is more about learning than about teaching. It is about opening your mind to creative thinking and venture into the unknown. Redbricks encourages and promotes extracurricular activities such as music, dance, and theatre, which I call literacy in culture. It is of utmost importance for total growth, and it will not only promote your creativity but will also add flavor and color to your life. It also brings happiness and joy not only to yourselves but to people around you. If I talk about my personal journey, I started with a career in science. I did my master's in biochemistry and life science. Along with that, I did my master's in music, and finally I did my doctorate once again in performing arts in music. Today I am the director of the Performing Arts Department of Gujarat University, and I promote cultural growth. And I so very much believe that it changes your perspective of life and thinking. We all have had a very tough year, and we are all looking forward to better times. I pray to the Almighty that all of you stay happy and healthy and joyful always. God bless. If you need my help in anything, in all your future endeavors, I shall be there to guide you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind and inspiring words. I also take an opportunity to remember our founders, Aditya sir and Renita ma'am, today on this occasion. Now, I would request our founder, Aditya sir, to share his thoughts with the audience. Let us hear his thoughts through a video.
Namaste. A very warm welcome to all of you to the school's annual day. Over the years, I've had the pleasure to participate in the school's annual day, and I have always been left re-energized seeing the performances of children. I think there is something about the pure enthusiasm and the positivity which makes us all reflect that no matter how big the challenges we face in our lives, I think if we adapt the same approach as children, we can overcome each of these obstacles. I think it's a testament to our times that we are having to do this annual day virtually. It is also a testament to our adaptability and courage that we are in fact able to do this and still participate enthusiastically. I congratulate and commend all the students, teachers and parents who have participated today and made sure that the annual day happens and happens with complete participation and positivity. Today I want to take all of you back to the basic premise of starting the school. I think we have said from the outset that the future will be different from the past, and hence the kind of education required for the future will also be very different than the education required so far. I think what's going to be different about the future is that there is going to be constant and large-scale disruption. At the time, I think many of us understood this concept. We agreed with it theoretically, but I think the pandemic has really made it real for all of us. What a disruption feels like, how painful it can be, and how much we need to change our behavior patterns to be able to adapt. What if I were to tell you that it is conceivable and possible that our children will pass through not one but several such disruptions in their lifetime every few years? Hopefully all the disruptions will not be as bad as this one. There can be positive disruptions also. There are certain forces that are bringing these disruptions on the world. Climate change is one of them. Technology is another big force, and there are several other forces. So there will be disruptions such as the way we do a certain thing changes completely. And for people in that line of work, either they need to adapt to this new change or they need to exit what they have been doing so far. How do we get children ready for such a future? I think in our journey, what we have reflected and learned is that there are 4 very critical things that children need to learn in order to be ready for such a disruptive future. I think the first is really thinking skills. All of us have seen in this pandemic that we are put in a situation where we have to take decisions without knowing the complete picture, but using the information we have and using our thinking skills to be able to take certain decisions. And I think this is a skill where one needs to absorb information, one needs to be able to analyze, one needs to be able to synthesize, create possibilities, create probability scenarios for these possibilities, and think what is the right decision for today. And not really see it as a very rigid decision, but see it as something fluid, which will keep changing with time. I think all of us have passed through this process, and we have realized that this thinking skill, many of us may have learned in life, but this was never really taught in school. What we are trying to do is really from the outset, train children in these thinking methods so that when they face these situations, they will have the thinking tools needed to be able to take the correct decisions. I think the second big skill is really creativity. If all of us believe that every problem is also an opportunity, I think this pandemic obviously is a terrible thing and it's led to a lot of pain. But for some sectors and areas, it's also been an opportunity. Some areas such as digital access have grown considerably in this period. People have changed the way they interact with each other, communicate with each other. And there have been companies and people who have gained from this also. And hence, whenever such disruptions happen, there is a possibility of seeing this as an opportunity, but there needs to be a lot of creative thinking to take advantage of these opportunities. One needs to think outside the box. One needs to think without being constrained by how things have happened so far, but really imagine a new future and then create solutions which enable such new futures. I think this is also something that we have constantly tried to teach children in our school and make them equipped to deal with such situations when they arise in their life. I think the third important thing, which is often underrated, is really resilience or grit. A lot of new research is now showing that the key factor to success in life is not intelligence, it's not creativity, it's not even hard work. It's just the skill to keep pursuing. It's resilience. In the face of adversity, in the face of failure, if one is able to keep doing what one has decided to do, then that is how one succeeds in life. I think we have seen in this pandemic that many of us, our families, have seen horrible pain, losses, issues in health, issues in financial issues, and all of us really have tried to deal with this pain, and many of us have dealt with it well. We have fought, we have found the resilience within us, and we have moved forward. Many of us have not been able to do that, and I think it's very important to be able to train our children to be able to face these situations in life, and really, instead of being sad or depressed, really find the energy to overcome these situations. It's not easy, and teaching this is also not easy because there is no direct way of teaching this. There may be ways of teaching thinking, there may be ways of through projects teaching creativity, but resilience is something that you don't teach directly, you teach implicitly, and that is what we've tried to do. I think the fourth important thing is really self-awareness and spiritual strength. I think what leads to resilience is really having a philosophical framework which makes you see things in the correct perspective. In our Indian culture, we have been lucky to have been blessed with this spiritual thinking in our culture. So things like how we can pursue something with all our passion, but yet not be overly attached to those things. Things like accepting that happiness and pain are a part of life. Things like understanding that time is in fact cyclical. So a time that has come today will go away tomorrow, and tomorrow will be a new time. I think the more one goes into these spiritual concepts, the more one is able to develop the energy to develop grit and resilience in life. I think through all our focus on socio-emotional learning, we have tried to create this self-awareness in our children so that when they face these situations, they are really able to adapt to these situations. I think out of these four things, the first two is really something that every progressive sort of modern school tries to teach: thinking skills and creativity. I think the third and fourth are really underrated. Nobody really talks about them. In the past, we used to talk about it in the form of building values, character education, but in all the new theories of education, much of which gets lost in some jargon or the other, there is a reduced focus on these areas. But as a school, we've always decided to take a very common sense approach to this. I think it's very obvious to all of us as parents that things like perseverance are very, very important to have in a child. And therefore, how do we create an environment where the child is able to pick these things up? I think this is a very delicate balance to create. So on one side, all of us know that freedom brings creativity. So in the past, if a child was told that your future is so and so, you have to study, get good marks, pass these exams and become a doctor, engineer, whatever, and this is going to be your life, that obviously diminishes creativity. And there is a need to give freedom to children to be able to pursue the futures that they want. At the same time, if the child is doing a task, let's say the child is finishing math homework on a particular day, if one is extend this too far to say that they will do that homework only if they want, when they feel like, then it is taking that same argument of freedom too far. There is a value of finishing a task at hand. There is a value of pursuing what you are supposed to do and finishing it even if you don't like it. That is really what builds grit in life. And this is something that all of us as parents have to understand and realize, that while a lot of these new theories have a lot of great areas, we should not be misled by them and go completely on the other side. We have often wondered how our school has adapted well to these extraneous circumstances. And I think the answer is that we have done the basics right. We have always focused on getting the basics right. I think when one sees education not as a commercial goal, but as a purpose, I think for a purpose, anyone is able to change anything in themselves. If they see this is the need of the hour for the purpose, they will make that change within themselves. And I think everyone in the school, including teachers, parents, and most importantly students, have been guided by this purpose to make sure that even in these situations, the education of children does not suffer. As a result of this, since we have always espoused this philosophy, thankfully we have attracted a parent community which also believes in this, balance between both things. And I think that has led to the propagation of a culture where such aspects have been strengthened more and more. I think this culture is maybe not as visible in normal times. In normal times things happen as it is, so it's not very easy to see the difference between culture X and culture Y. But when there is a time of crisis, that is when this culture really shines, and that is what we have really seen happen in the case of our school, and where the difference to many other ways of doing things also becomes very, very clear. Once again, I implore all of you, I think this crisis is far from over. In fact, it will maybe get worse before it gets better. So we have to be ready to persevere, and somewhere we have to accept the situation. And after having accepted the situation, we have to see how do we use this also as an opportunity to teach our children some of the life skills that they will definitely require in life as they go through many such disruptions. So with this, I thank all of you again for your participation. Please take all precautions required. Please stay safe. All of you are very precious to us. We wish and we hope and we pray that all members of our Red Bricks community stay safe and we come out of this crisis fighting together. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for always inspiring and motivating us. I believe that every child is gifted with innate talents, some in the stream of science, some in history and geography, and others in sports, dance, or even music. By presenting these talents on stage, credentials are created to win confidence, courage, and triumph. So, keeping in tune with our tradition of starting everything on a positive note, I would like to invite my co-hosts Prisha and Anand to take us towards the beautiful performances.
Thank you, ma'am. Hey Anand, what's your favorite topic in math?
I think I really like challenging calculations. What about you?
I love exploring different shapes and their angles.
And why?
It just fascinates me how unique each shape is and how you join 3 squares and it makes a rectangle. Isn't that so cool?
Yes. Today, the little ones from class 1A have prepared an amazing dance on shapes and forms.
Whoa, I can't wait to see. So please welcome our first performance of the day by students of class 1A. The dance was choreographed by Kush sir and the students were trained by Pallavi ma'am.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, yeah. So keep dancing.
Oh my God, that was amazing, Anant.
See, I told you. Moving forward, I would like to quote Martin Luther here. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. Hope is being able to see that there is light despite darkness. Hope is the ability to hear the music of the future. Students of 1B have prepared a song on hope.
I am very sure the song will resonate with the hearts of all watching this. Let's welcome the little ones. The song is composed by Mansi ma'am and the students were trained by Shampa ma'am.
तुम दिल से अगर पूछोगे वो खुश रहना ही चाहे जब सच्चे मन से मांगो तो खुल जाती है राहें तो खुल के खुशी लुटाओ ये क्या है आधा आधा
that was absolutely melodious and very soothing. You know, during this lockdown, parents and grandparents got a chance to explore so many different activities with their children and relive their childhood memories again.
Yes, absolutely. I also had so much fun with my parents. They also became a child again with me and my sister. We collaborated with each other in terms of tasks at home.
Let's welcome students and parents of 1C with a collaborative dance performance. The dance is choreographed by Kush sir and the students were trained by Priyanka ma'am and Esther ma'am.
एक छोटी सी कश्ती जो तूफानों से नहीं डरती है, दुश्मन दुनिया से लड़ती है, ऐसी है जो मेरी फैमिली है। छोटी सी कश्ती जो तूफानों से नहीं डरती है, दुश्मन दुनिया से लड़ती है, ऐसी है जो मेरी फैमिली है। ये मेरी फैमिली कितनी ऐसी वैसी है, अपने धुन में ही रहती है, जैसी है ये मेरी फैमिली है। ये मेरी फैमिली लेकिन मुझको समझती है, मेरे दिल में ही बसती है, आखिर है तो किसकी फैमिली है। ये मेरी फैमिली, मेरी फैमिली, मेरी फैमिली, ये मेरी फैमिली दुनिया में इकलौती है, क्या बोलूं मैं कैसी है, ऐसी है जो मेरी फैमिली है। एक छोटी सी कश्ती जो तूफानों से नहीं डरती है, दुश्मन दुनिया से डरती है, ऐसी है जो मेरी फैमिली है। एक छोटी सी कश्ती जो तूफानों से नहीं डरती है, दुश्मन दुनिया से डरती है, ऐसी है जो मेरी फैमिली है।
Wow, that was a spectacular performance. After surviving in a pandemic and still going on through it, I have realized when in a challenging situation, it is advisable to find the positives and make the best of it. What do you think, Anand?
Yes, absolutely. I discovered so many new recipes with my mom, and after dinner, I and dad would help mom clean up and do the dishes. My grandparents told me stories every day. We just had so much fun together.
Let's watch a very heartwarming dance prepared by students of class 1D. The dance is choreographed by Aditi ma'am and the students were trained by Esther ma'am and Priya ma'am.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
That was a phenomenal performance.
Yes. Prisha, what is something you love doing with your sister?
I love fighting with her.
Yeah, but apart from that, I am sure you hold a very special and strong bond of love, care, and warmth with her.
Yes. No matter how much we fight, I always love to spend time with her. Our next performance is an Indian folk song prepared by students of class 2A. The song is about a special bond a brother and sister hold.
The students were trained by Mansi ma'am, Toral ma'am, and Shampa ma'am.
आज बनी तरह हिचकी बेसी जा कोयल ना मोरला बोले मैंने लो ही छोड़ो ले कोयल ना मोरला बोले मैंने लो ही छोड़ो ले कौन हलावे लंबड़ी कौन चलावे लंबड़ी भाई मैंने लाड़ी भाई लोग चलावे बहनों झूले बहनों चलावे लाड़ी.
What an outstanding performance. Prisha, have you seen aliens?
Yeah, but just in books. I have read about them. What about you?
I have seen aliens. In fact, the whole world witnessed them coming in March 2020 to India. Let's watch a phenomenal drama by students of 2B about these aliens visiting Earth for the first time. Watch carefully. I will ask you questions post this. The students in the drama were trained by Esther ma'am, Shweta ma'am and Lovella ma'am.
Do you know a few days back what happened on Earth? Why? What happened? Everything looks so good now. The air is clean, the water is clean, and everything looks so green. I like it being here on Earth. It's fine now, but some days back the air was grey, trees went brown, and water went dirty. Oh, is that so? Then how did all get cleaned and beautiful? It's all because of an unwanted guest. I think I should tell you the story of that alien. हम हैं सारे वारिस के गुरु और बाकी हर कोई है मेरा चेला. मुझसे बचना है मुश्किल, मेरा राज है हर जगह फैला. Oh my God, I can feel someone unwanted has arrived on Earth. I'm very scared now. What will happen to me and my friends who lives on Earth? Yippee! New Year is coming. Let's celebrate with pet soup. Bro, don't forget snake noodles. They are enjoying too much. Let me invade their lives. This seems fun. Let me try the other parts of the world. Oh, I forgot my mask and sanitizer. Let me take it. Look what is happening. They are well prepared. Go, Corona, go. Look at this country. People are so fearless. This seems to be safe for me to grow.
अरे हमारे देश का नाम है हिंदुस्तान. हम मिटा देंगे कोरोना का नामो निशान. देखो कोरोना किसी से नहीं डरता. मुझे भी कोरोना हो गया. मेरे प्यारे देशवासी, आज रात 12 बजे से पूरे देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है.
Meanwhile, in India,
Oh my God! I have to get ready for the side challenge. Oh no! I need to make something to post on Instagram and Facebook. That day, Miss Sharma posted a chole bhature. Mine has to be better. Go Corona, go. Go Corona, go. Go Corona, go. My goodness, what is happening? Now it is enough. I have to show them what I am. Oh, I can't breathe. What is happening to me? Nothing can happen to me. मैंने भी तो थाली बचाई थी. I feel like I am in an oven, getting cooked and not able to breathe. Indians are united. At this time, people stood up for each other. Doctors working hard, sanitization workers cleaning places, police asking people to stay home.
John Hoteli, John Hoteli, John Hoteli, John Hoteli, John Hoteli पे रख के जंग रखी है जारी, कोरोना पे भारी यारो. राजा सफाई कर्मचारी देश के सफाई कर्मचारी, सफाई कर्मचारी देश के सफाई कर्मचारी, सफाई कर्मचारी देश के सफाई कर्मचारी.
Meanwhile, future makers of the country. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Switch on your camera. Can you see the screen? I think I need a new camera. Meanwhile, doctors will pledge to come up with a solution. हम भी बनाएंगे वैक्सीन. After some days,
I have an important news to convey. Let me call my editor.
but as soon as he touched his number, ting 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 ting.
नमस्कार. हमारा देश और पूरा विश्व आज कोविड-19 की चुनौती का सामना कर रहा है. कोविड-19 अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है. ऐसे में हमारा फर्ज है कि हम सतर्क रहें. इसलिए जब तक दवाई नहीं तब तक कोई ढिलाई नहीं.
After a few minutes of waiting, he finally gets through and says,
India has come up with a vaccine. It will end with a normal life view.
Wow! Look at my school bag. After so long I am going to school. Did I leave my lunch bag? Yippee! Now I can play in the park without fear. Thank you, doctors. I was so bored at home. Now I will shop for new dresses. भैया ये कितने का है?
Finally, I will drive my car to office. Oh, my pant has become so tight. I didn't realize I was attending all calls only with my shirt and shorts on. So children, let's revise what we did yesterday. Thank God the schools have been opened, but I am not able to mute them.
We're walking through the corridors of home, preparing for the day.
The first phase is over and
The future's looking good to me. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Yeah, the future's looking good to me. I am ready as I can be. Yeah, yeah, the future's looking good to me.
That was marvelous. Moving forward, we all know that India is known for its diversity. I always love listening to folk music and watching folk dances of our country. The vibrant movements, costumes, colors, the stories of the lands they come from, it's just amazing. It brings with it an essence of historical and cultural importance. Our next performance is an Indian folk dance prepared by students of Class 2C. The dance is choreographed by Ms. Aditi Pasaya and the students were trained by Ms. Bansi Javia.
जगमग थाय रे आव्या अम्बे मां मोती बेराणा चौक मा आव्या अम्बे मां चौक मा जगमग थाय रे आव्या अम्बे मां बेराणा चौक मा आव्या अम्बे मां चौक मा जगमग थाय रे आव्या अम्बे मां पेरी चुंदड़ी लाल लाल रे आव्या अम्बे मां चौक मा जगमग थाय रे आव्या अम्बे मां हे मारी अम्बे मां हे मारी अम्बे मां
futuristic performance. Hey, what are you doing?
I am writing a poetry.
Wow, is that your hobby?
Yes, poetry is a source of expressing yourself through words or expressing different moods. Isn't that amazing when your thoughts find words?
Yes, I am very sure you will like the next performance by students of class 3A who have prepared a great spoken word poetry.
I can't wait.
The students were trained by Mansi ma'am, Shampa ma'am and Dipti ma'am.
दिनों में तुम अपनी बेताबियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम। नजर में ख्वाबों की बिजलियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम।
हवा के झोंकों के जैसे जीना सीखो, तुम एक दरिया के जैसे लहरों में बहना सीखो।
हर एक लम्हे से तुम मिलो, खोले अपनी बाहें, हर एक पल एक नया समा देखे ये निगाहें। जो अपनी आंखों में हैरानियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम। दिलों में तुम अपनी बेताबियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम। एक बात होठों तक है जो आई नहीं, बस आंखों से है जानती। तुमसे कभी मुझसे कभी कुछ लफ्ज़ है वो आपके, जिनको पढ़कर होठों तक आ जाए वो। आवाज की बाहों में बाहें डाल के खिलाए वो। लेकिन जो ये एक बात है, एहसास ही एहसास है। खुशबू सी जैसे हवा में तैरती,
वो जो बेआवाज है, जिसका पता तुम्हें भी है, जिसकी खबर मुझे भी है।
दुनिया से नहीं छुपता है, ये न जाने कैसा राज है, ये न जाने कैसा राज है।
जब जब दर्द का बादल छाया, जब गम का साया लहराया,
जब जब दर्द का बादल छाया, जब गम का साया लहराया,
जब आंसू पलकों तक आया, जब ये तन्हा दिल घबराया,
हमने दिल को यह समझाया। दिल आखिर तो क्यों रोता है, दिल आखिर तो क्यों रोता है, दुनिया में यूं ही होता है। ये जो गहरे सन्नाटे हैं, वक्त में अब को ही बाटे है। थोड़ा गम है सबका हिस्सा, थोड़ी धूप है सबका हिस्सा। ये आखिर बेकार ही नम है, हर पल एक नया मौसम है। क्यों तू ऐसे पल खोता है, दिल आखिर तू क्यों रोता है। दिलों में तुम अपनी बेताबियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम। नजर में ख्वाबों की बिजलियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम।
हवा के झोंकों के जैसे आजाद रहना सीखो, तुम एक दरिया के जैसे लहरों में बहना सीखो।
हर एक लम्हे से तुम मिलो, खोले अपनी बाहें, हर एक पल एक नया समा देखे ये निगाहें। तो अपनी आंखों में हैरानियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम। दिलों में तुम अपनी बेताबियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम।
Wow, that was a stellar performance.
Yes.
Let's play a game. I will speak a word and you have to share whatever comes in your mind when you hear that word.
Okay, let's play.
Annual Day.
Exciting.
2020.
Horror. Wait, what comes in your mind when you hear 2020?
Adapting. It is rightly said. Life isn't about waiting for storms to pass. It is about learning how to dance in the rain. We all adapted to something on the or the other in the previous year. It was tough, but wasn't impossible. Let's welcome students of class 3B with a beautiful dance which will take us all back on how we adapted to new things. The dance is choreographed by Kush sir and the students are trained by Priya ma'am.
धीरे चलना है मुश्किल तो जल्दी ही सही, आँखों के किनारों में बहाने ही सही। हम चले बहारों में गुनगुनाती राहों में, धड़कने भी तेज है अब क्या करें। वक्त है तो जीने दे, दर्द है तो सीने दे, ख्वाहिशें अनजान है अब क्या करें। शब्दों के पहाड़ों पे लिखी है दास्तां, ख्वाबों के लिफाफों में छुपा है रास्ता। हम चले बहारों में गुनगुनाती राहों में, धड़कने भी तेज हैं अब क्या करें। ओ वक्त है तो जीने दे, दर्द है तो सीने दे, ख्वाहिशें अनजान है अब क्या करें। हवाओं में चले हैं हम कहीं, हम जो चाहे दिल को वो पता है या नहीं। हम चले बहारों में गुनगुनाती राहों में, धड़कने भी तेज हैं अब क्या करें। ओ वक्त है तो जीने दे, दर्द है तो सीने दे, ख्वाहिशें अनजान है अब क्या करें।
That was inspiring. Yes, 2020 was all about initiatives and trials and errors, about rebuilding self-confidence and not giving up, about finding little goodness in everything and being grateful for going through highs and lows. And most importantly, it's been more about overcoming the anxiety by facing the challenges no matter what.
Yes, ma'am. Heading towards the next performance, let's welcome students of class 3C with an amazing drama on New Normal. The students were trained by Amrita ma'am, Himali ma'am, Vibhuti ma'am and Naisargi ma'am.
Good morning everyone. Before we start the drama, I would like to give a short disclaimer. So, this is how the wolf realized that he should not be very greedy. Did you like the story, Kamini and Adi?
Yes, I like the story, Grandpa.
Grandpa, we want to listen to a real life story. A real life story? Let me take you to my younger days. Once upon a time during my school days. Tweet, have you made your summer vacations plans yet?
My dad was talking about going to Dubai probably.
Zikra, Rajveer and Devansh. Chalo, chalo, it's break time. We have to arrange for Dabba party.
Yes, Anna, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
summer break is here. Yes, Tanvi. I'm already in a holiday mood. We were making plans for the break, but hardly did we know that Destiny had different plans for us.
What kinds of plans, Grandpa? Very good ones or very scary ones?
Plans that nobody would have ever imagined. Wake up! We need to get in the balcony to appreciate all the doctors and nurses. Wake up! Pass for the lipstick, please. I need to look my best for the Instagram live at 5. Mama, enough of makeup. It's already 4:55. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go Corona, 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 go Corona.
नमस्कार मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, कोरोना महामारी को देखते हुए आज से देश में 21 दिन का लॉकडाउन घोषित किया जाता है। घर में रहे और सुरक्षित रहे। नमस्कार।
लॉकडाउन, लॉकडाउन, लॉकडाउन।
Sleeping till late in the morning, playing all day, watching TV, and best, no homework.
Wait. Let me tell you what actually happened. Hi, Sushita. How are you? I'm fine. Did you see the news last night? Yes. कैसे करेंगे ये सब? मेरी नाजुक आंखों को चश्मे लग जाएंगे अब। मुझे तो पहले चश्मे हैं ही। चलो, all the best. Let's see how the things go. Bye. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. So today we are going to learn. Oh, Devansh video is still off. On your video, Devansh. Oh, sorry, ma'am. My internet was little laggy. It's okay. Madhvo, why are you eating?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. I was eating because my mother told since it is online classes, so you can eat. It's okay. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No, we don't have to eat. Aryan, why are you sitting like this? Sit properly.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I'm really sorry. I will not do next time.
It's okay. Oh, ma'am, I can't hear you. I can also not hear you. It will be okay after some time. There must be some internet issues on your end. Nishant, why are you dancing?
Sorry, ma'am. It was my dance class before this class. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Siddharth, why are you laughing?
Sorry, ma'am. I was watching YouTube.
Which video? Stop it. Concentrate on the class right now. Okay, fine. It's time for now me to live. So, we will meet in the next class. Till then, bye-bye. Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. What a tiring day.
Wow, Grandpa. How did you study then? Wasn't it difficult to learn this Google Meet, Google Classroom and Zoom? Sounds really tricky.
We learn lots of things because where there's a will, there's a way. Chahal, where are you? Chahal, where are you? It's 7 a.m. I am very hungry and I am getting late for the office. Where are you?
Yes, give me some time. I have lots of tasks on my to-do list. Let me concentrate on my work. I need to upload the post-session task. I have a meeting right now at 7:30. I need to answer the queries of my children, and I have a class in 15-20 minutes after the meeting. So please, I'll do your plate.
हाँ बस. मैं आज मेरा खाना कैंटीन में खा लूंगा. आप अपना काम करो. When we were all in school before COVID strike, we used to do so many activities, assemblies, sports day, reading clubs.
Right. I can imagine. Sirf padhai. Nothing much interesting.
No. Who said? We had virtual sports day, virtual camp. We even went to USA, Japan and Africa. Our school made sure that we did not miss out on anything.
I am so proud of you, Grandpa. What kept you going in these difficult times? How did you keep yourself mentally strong?
My teacher told in one of the sessions that one day you will say to the younger generation, when I was a kid, I survived a pandemic. One day you will tell them about the school shutting down and businesses closing to keep everybody safe from a virus. I hope you will tell them that you were brave, and I hope you will tell them that you were strong. You were kind to yourself. I want you to be proud. Lift up your chin and stick out your chest a little, because you will know what to do.
The younger generations will ask, what should we do? And you will be able to say, don't be afraid. I know the way. Follow me. I'm proud of each and every one of you.
Grandpa, one more question. Can we please listen to another story?
Ha ha ha. Bye bye. Next time.
Grandpa, we want to listen to another story, please.
Thank you for being a part of our annual day celebration today. We will continue with the rest of our performances tomorrow. Have a great day ahead.